Now we are going to show that cosine 3 theta is equal to 4 cosine power 3 theta minus 3 cosine theta. So now we are going to see or to show how this equal to that one. Now let us find the solution. We have given cosine of 3 theta. Now this should be equal to cosine of, you have to change into this 3 theta into 2 terms, which is it is theta times 2 theta. Yes. Now let us do cosine of theta plus 2 theta will be equal to, this will be equal to, I have showed you about when you have cosine of 2 theta or sine of 2 theta, how it should be equal. So now we should have it is the cosine of this theta, yes, times also cosine of 2 theta, yes, minus, in cosine when you have plus here, we have to use minus here, yes, minus also it is, you have to change into sine theta times also sine of 2 theta. Yes. Now allow me to write this one in this on this part. It is cosine of theta times cosine of 2 theta minus this is sine of theta times sine of 2 theta. Now how this one should be equal to that one. So when we are reaching here, remember about this one. When you have this one, yes, you have to remember this one. You have to remember when we have cosine of 2 theta, yes, it should be equal to, this is, it is cosine of square theta minus, it is, yes, sine of square theta. Also, when we have sine of 2 theta, it should be equal to 2 sine theta times cosine theta. Yes? Now let us continue. Here we have cosine theta times this. Cosine 2 theta is equal to this one. Yes, is cosine square theta minus sine square theta. Yes, you have to cross this minus. We have sine theta. Yes, times it. When we have sine 2 theta, it will be equal to this one. Then it is 2 sine theta cosine theta. Now we are going to multiply this into this one and this into this one. Now we remain with, yes, before multiplying, yes. Now let us continue. This time with this one will be equal to, it is cosine power 3, this one minus cosine theta times sine square theta minus this to that one, it is minus 2 sine square theta times cosine theta. Yes. Now here we are going to change this one into cosine and this one to cosine, because here we have seen also, or we have given this cosine form, means we are going, where sine is, you have to change it into cosine. Now we have, it is cosine power 3 theta minus, this is also cosine theta times this sine theta square theta is equal to 1 minus cosine square theta minus also this is 2 cosine theta times this will be equal to 1 minus cosine square theta. Yes. Now we still have, it is cosine power 3 theta minus this to this one will be equal to cosine theta plus it is plus cosine power 3 theta. Yes. Now it is minus this times this one will be equal to, it is 2 cosine theta plus this will be equal to 2 cosine power 3 theta. Yes. Now we are going to correct similar terms. Yes. So this is similar to this one, also similar to this one. Now we have cosine power 3 theta plus cosine power 3 theta plus also this one. It is also plus 2 cosine power 3 theta. Yes. Minus 3. This is cosine theta minus also 2 cosine theta. Yes. Now let us have this plus this one plus this one. It will be equal to 4 cosine power 3 theta minus this one. It is minus minus. You have to add those numbers and write one sign among those two signs. It is minus 2 cosine theta. Yes. Sorry. No, it is, this is 1. Then we have 2. This plus this one will be equal to 3. Now it means it is 4 cosine power 3 theta minus 3 cosine theta. Now, as you have seen, you see this one is similar to that one. It is how cosine of 3 theta is equal to 4 cosine power 3 theta minus 3 cosine theta. So this is how to prove about trigonometric ratios. Thank you.